Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I don't know if everybody got to catch that intro. But let me know what y'all think of it. Let me know what y'all think of that intro. Let me know if that looked kind of cool. I just wanted to try something different for once. Not for once, obviously. I'm always trying something different here. But just wanted to give it an opportunity to do something a little different with the intro. I didn't mean to drop you, Johnson. Where you at? Yeah, again, every day is a new process. Shout out to everybody in here. Hope y'all having a great time. Hope you're having a good day. We got a special game going on tonight. We got Kyrie Irving in his Mavs debut in the American Airlines Center. Let me go ahead and take these shades off, bro. Sir, man, yes, sir. Let's get it started, man. Shout out to all the Mavs fans. Shout out to everybody that be watching this channel. Shout out to everyone, man. Not go unnoticed. Get this. Oh, hold on. Let me get my. Trust me, I've been doing everything I could do on the front end to avoid any potential technical difficulties. You get what I'm saying? Good now. Yeah, man. I be thinking everything's on point, but I got my mouse, thankfully. There we go. Now we're good. I can hear it. All right, man. Let's get into this. Let's get into the chat to start it off for the day, and then we also will then get into all of the segments that we got planned out for today. Hope y'all having a good time. I hope y'all are ready for today's game. For something that happened. Oh wow, Coy, bro, what the hell? I was like, wait, something is different. Hold on. Hey, let me fix this. Boy, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, bro. Where's my applause? There it goes. Thank you so much. And I feel like it is not populating. It don't look right. See, that helps it. Again, it wouldn't be a show if there was no technical difficulties. Oh my god, oh my god. Can this work? Can this work? There it goes. All right, man. Jesus. I be getting concerned like this thing ain't gonna work. But it just looks blurry, doesn't it? Blurry. Coy says, what's up, my guy? What's up, bro? I hope everything's good with you, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. It goes a long way, dog. Man, I want to do this again. Go through trying to figure out what is wrong with the. As long as y'all can read it, I'm gonna just be okay with it. It should be a lot more clearer, but it's not. So it is what it is. Anyway, King Lee, what's up, man? He says, let's go Mavs. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. I hope y'all are hyped today. We get to see Kyrie Irving in a Mavs uniform in Dallas, Texas, bro. It's gonna be awesome to see. And this is gonna be their second game today, with Luka and Kyrie playing together. So we're gonna be able to see them I'm more comfortable with each other. You get what I'm saying? So it's positive. It's some positive. Malcolm, what's up, bro? He says, new follower, TGK TV. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. I need to pour up with you, man. I need to pour up. Sure. Miles, what's up, TGK? What's up, man? Hey, I'm happy y'all in here, bro. I'm happy y'all in here. I don't know if y'all got to see the intro. Let me know if y'all got to see the intro to the whole thing, because it was different. I tried something different. You know, I'm trying to catch up to the We Talk Mavs guys. You know, that way we all got intros and stuff. Richard K says, I saw the funniest thing today. One of the talking heads were talking about Powell getting hit in the face. No ish. Yeah, that is going to come back to the over-under. That is for sure. Almighty Finesse. What's good, bro? He says, what's good? Suns are getting mellow. Which mellow? Carmelo Anthony or... there it goes. I feel like I was pitching. I was peaking too high. Not better. Melo Anthony or LaMelo? Malcolm, bro, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That, bro. Thank you. You just sent it. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. For real. Ocho, what's up, Ocho? I hope everything good. He goes, let's go Mavs, baby. Good vibes tonight. I read that all incorrectly. Let me do this again. Hold on. I need to add, because I be trying to do many things at once, right? Go ahead and let's some hype music up in here. Well, where's my hype music? There we go. Hey, here we go. Let me do this justice, Ultra. It says, let's go Mavs, baby. Good vibes tonight. Look, I just added this up here. Get the number, all right? Imagine the number is not there. And just act as if I just put it up there just to be up there, all right? Just up there, all right? Don't look too much into it. Almighty says, Carmelo Anthony. I mean, the Suns need all the help they could get. They're gonna run into an issue. Comes to Luka Doncic. Go ahead, get everybody you could get, because run into Luka, you ain't gonna recover that. Okay. Chat thing. That's the only thing that pulled me off. It don't look that great. Well, we're going to roll with that, so let's go ahead and let's start our segments, guys. I'm glad y'all in here. Let's go ahead and let's get to the matchups. Get this. Bro, I had a long day at work, dog. Y'all bear with me. Here we go. Matchups. The Mavericks versus the Timberwolves matchup. We're about to get into it. We got to get to the screen, but first. There we go. Let's get to the window screen. Sorry about that. Fade. Fading. It's like clockwork, man. This happens every single time, though. You know, if y'all could see it clearly, I see on my phone. I think it's working. Enough. If not, y'all just kind of hear me going off of. All right, so the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are 30-29. They average 115 points per game. Giving up, I believe, is 115 points per game as well. That is pretty ridiculous. There's a lot of points given up for a team there. All right, so the team leaders, they have Anthony Edwards with 24.6, Rudy Gobert with 11.4 rebounds. Anthony Edwards leads the team with assists with 4.6. I think that should change. Towns averages more, but he hasn't played enough. Russell averaged more, but he is no longer on. Mike Conley is coming over, and one game he's played with them, so 3 assists. So it does look like Anthony Edwards is your assist for the Timberwolves, which is pay off dividends for us. Steals, Anthony Edwards leads his team with 1.6, and blocks, Rudy Gobert leads his team with 1. Injuries. Let's see if they have any injuries. Day to day, Rudy is day to day. So feel like something happened pre-going live and the quality visuals aren't. Let's go ahead and let's get through this matchup stuff that we can get. And the Timberwolves give up 115 points per 15.7 points per game. Same thing with how many they score. Well, the Mavericks, they have a 31-27 record. 19-9 at home. They have a pretty good home record. They give up 112 points. I mean, they score 112 points game, giving up 112. Do have a differential rating in the positive. That is good, knowing that we got Kyrie and moving forward. Be able to expand on that differential. As far as the Mavericks are concerned, I think Maverick is your only player that may be verify. Always trust, but verify, as they say, right? Hardaway Jr., he is day to day. He is out for today's game, okay? Next to Kleba is out, and Bertans. All right, so no Tim Hardaway Jr. in my starting lineup. We even look at that as yeah, something's wrong with the quality here. Quality. Either way, we're done with the scene. We're done with this. You think I'd be point where I'm on top of my game? It tends to just happen how it happens, right? Let's get back in the comments, man. Again, y'all make this show flow. Y'all make this show go. Anything y'all saying here, anything we chat about, I respond to every single comment. That's the whole goal of the show. It's just to get hype leading into the game and having a good time and getting a good fun. It happened in my stream before we went live. So it is what it is. But stream says, what's good, brother? How are we feeling about this game tonight? I'm feeling pretty good. Kyrie Irving is debuting in the Mavs uniform in Dallas, Texas. We're going to get different vibes. We're going to get a different energy. Like he said himself, I actually got some tweets for you. Let's get into the tweets. Here. There we go. All right, guys. So not supposed to look like that. Hold on. Supposed to look like this. All right, either way, let's get beneath the surface up in here. Look, I had everything ready, and like moments before I went live, something happened over here. I ain't gonna worry about it as long as everything else looks fine. It is what it is. So let's get into the first tweet I want to share today. The first tweet comes from, of course, none other than Grant Afseth. Shout out to him, man. Doing an amazing job reporting. He's doing an amazing job reporting as opposed to some others in the Mavericks reporting area. He tweeted, he said, Kyrie Irving had a great explanation when asked about his previous stints with superstars, benefit the process of getting acclimated to Luka Doncic's game. Stated, the biggest asset that I have is to be fluid out there and adapt to any situation you throw me in. Beautiful said, well put. The thing about that is to make this relationship work between Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic in terms of how they build that chemistry. They have to be fluid. Both of them have to. And hopefully, something about Kyrie kind of just the way he goes about his professionalism. Hopefully, there's some things that Luka could take away from that. But in particular, and more specifically, is Kyrie Irving saying these things, to be fluid, to be adaptable. It tells you that he wants to learn. He just wants to grow with Luka Doncic. Be a good teammate to him. So that is really good to see. Luka has been extremely happy with Kyrie Irving around. Y'all seen it, but been one to be very, very happy with. Let's get into the next tweet I saw. This is from Brian Windhorse, right? He said Justin Holiday has agreed to a buyout arrangement with Houston Rockets and plans to sign with the Dallas Mavericks when he clears waivers. So, got another player that has some mild defense. He has these push block shots. They're really interesting. I think he utilizes angles correctly. He definitely has that ability to be a really good defender utilizing algebra. Like basketball is algebra. When you talk about angles, utilizing the space correctly. Justin Holiday will be a good asset to have if he could get around 10 to 12 minutes a night. They're productive. Over Pinson, no shots at Pinson, but you definitely want to have more players. And I wish we could have gotten Terrence Ross. Whatever the case may be, he wanted to go to Phoenix. Maybe he had a big role over there. But I think he would have had a pretty big role here. Regardless of the fact is, we at least got one that we definitely needed. And it would be nice to get like a Nerlens Noel or even a Stanley Johnson. That'd be nice as well. But you got to get what you can get. And I believe it does help. 8 to 12. Definitely take what he brings to the table. Let's get into the next tweet that I saw here. So Tim McMahon said Luka Doncic on late step back that he missed and the Mavs down 3. This is during the last game against the Kings. Luka has stated, "It's my bad. Should have gave it back to Kai. For me, it's still a learning process, but for sure, I should have gave it back. He was really hot down the stretch. So that was on me for sure." Accountability. Shout out to Luka for taking some accountability and showing that he wants to work, wants to get better, wants to be a better teammate to Kyrie Irving, and that is a good sign as far as their development, their chemistry, and all that going forward. So we probably will be able to see a Luka Doncic that is off the ball, that post up more. Here's the thing: if Luka could post up, right, that means every defender that is in the perimeter area has to look back, and they have to look back, right? Think of it: I'm in the post, I'm Luka. There's gonna be a guy right here, and Kyrie Irving's in front of me, right? His defender's in front of Kyrie, but that defender got to look at me because, for the most part, if I got a mismatch on a low post, they're gonna come double. The moment they come double, go with the Kyrie. Kyrie on the right side, he's money. Or Kyrie isolated out there on the island, he's money. So I think utilizing Luka more in the post is going to be better because the defense has to find him. Instead of him being at the top of the key, getting pick and rolls, everyone can see him. So not to say it should just be exclusively Luka in the post all the time, but if you saw, he was averaging 1.29 points in the post, which is the highest in the league in that one game he had against the Kings. So imagine what he could do. Imagine if they kind of go exclusively to this play, I would say like 10 to 12 times per game, even more if it is really efficient. So I think Luka in the post, deadly, and especially with Kyrie Irving. Not to just be a catch and shoot player, but again, it becomes a deadly combo whenever the defense has to find Luka is at. That's where it benefits us. So that being said, that was your Beneath the Surface segment. Oh my God, man. One of these days, this stream is gonna go off without a hitch. I won't have the issues that I be having, man. And I think it's just more situational because it seems like there is an issue there because it just happens. I gotta figure it out. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get caught up with the chat. We got Todd Hamilton in here. He said, "We in this B word." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am trying. That's what it is. Actually, I wasn't even getting all the there's more chats in there. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad we fixed this. Back and fix this. It is. Here we go. So Kareem says, Kareem says, "I hate when he shoots threes on the right side only. I know how money that shot on the left side for him." But I think the idea is that because Kyrie is a lot more efficiently shooting on the right side, that right. If you're able to get a mismatch and put Luka on that block on that side, right, whenever you get the double team to come to him, That's out to Kyrie right there. It's just an open shot. Kyrie's going to get some of the easiest shots he has ever seen in his career playing with Luka Doncic. I think there is a benefit to that. Benefit to this thing. All right, man, let's go ahead and let's get into this next segment. Oh, yes. Get into the keys to a victory. Victory, there we go. Keys of victory. All right, so specifically tonight, there may be Rudy Gobert. He is going to play. He's going to play, man. He knows he's got to try to show up and get some get back against the Mavericks first. Because eliminated him, embarrassed him. But tonight specifically, you got Jason Kidd's going to probably run an odd lineup where the whole goal is to spread out the offense. I think Kidd just does this now exclusively, right? He spreads out every single team defense that he's playing against because of the lineups that he has. What he'd be really having out there is a lot of forward guard lineups and one center. Not saying that we should have two centers, but it's not a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward center. It's more like point guard, small forward, and then center. So I think tonight is just spreading out the defense. I don't see Minnesota being able to stop Mavericks. Kyrie Irving is having high averages against the Timberwolves. He's averaging like 35 points against them. And so Kyrie Irving, there's no one on that team that can hold him, and there's no one on that team that can hold Luka Doncic. So tonight is really just going to see how well they can mesh. Again, these games, yes, we need to win them, but these games also we need to build chemistry. So just having them that two-man game between Luka and Kyrie, sprinkling in some Josh Green, some then hopefully Christian Wood could get into the 20 to 25 minutes per game again. What happened to that, right? I don't know why he's not getting more than 20 minutes a game. He got 18, I believe, last game. It just does not make sense to me why Christian Wood is not being utilized as much as he should be. Is it his fault that he's not? That's another aspect to it. I would hope that Christian Wood could get figured out, turn this thing around, get back to playing the 30 minutes and playing as defensively well that he was prior to the injury, because who knows what the hell's going on. I'm guessing there's probably some bad blood or some beef, or just no one respects each other on a specific thing. But whatever it is, man, they got to get past it, because Christian Wood could be a massive help to us. If we don't break these things, then it's not going to be a good thing. So we definitely need him, and we need him to do like the X's and O's. I would like to see Kyrie getting some picks against Rudy Gobert. Bring Rudy Gobert to an island, bro. That's what I want to see. I also want to see Luka post up on Conley, on Anthony Edwards, whoever it is, post them up. Again, Josh Green I think Josh Green's going to have a good game tonight. But those are my keys to victory. Just get him more of that two-man game solidified, improving your defense, having some kind of interior defense. Maybe McGee needs to start tonight. He would be a great start tonight going up with Gobert, because Al is not gonna do anything to Gobert. Yeah. Get back into the chat. Let's get back into the chat. Where we at? Again, this is your show, so whatever y'all chat, this is what we keep going, man. Todd, what's up, man? He says that it comes up blurry, but I hope y'all understand it. That second thing happened. I don't know why this stuff happens. Don't know. I try these things, and it is what it is. Todd says, I've been super impressed with Kyrie so far. I knew he was a great scorer. Seeing him up close, really an all-around elite. One thing I've gotten to see Kyrie Irving live, actual game. Hope I get to move back to Dallas and see him play live. So if anyone that's staying in Dallas, man, I need to go catch a game, because I can only imagine what it may look like in person as opposed to be on a device, right, or on TV. So I imagine it looks like it. Superstar. Oh, what's up, bro? What's good, homie? Ready for this game tonight? Yes, sir, man. I don't have any beer tonight, which I might have to go cop some for game time because I'm really, really excited about seeing Kyrie and Luka playing at home. I hope the crowd, as soon as Kyrie gets the ball, like every time he gets the ball, I just hope everybody's like, he ain't got to do nothing. Just clap for him. Welcome him to Dallas. Make him feel appreciated here, man. What we gotta do, man. Finally got a superstar next to Luka. Let's show some appreciation. Because all these other stops, he's been having some rough stops. We don't want to be that city, right? We want to be a good city that welcomes. Dream says, I would not be mad if Jason Kidd starts McGee. Exactly. I'm on the same page with you, bro. Blake, feedback, bro. Your volume fluctuates. Also, it is only available in 40p. I'm listening to the pod in the middle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, there's this thing. Let me see. I know that the way I set this up, set it up to have a lower resolution, and that was because I was having issues with my view. Yeah, I think right now I'm just too late in the game to kind of change anything up. I want to mess it up and then throw everything out of whack. But last week I was having lag issues where it was like this talking, and then I'd be back over here talking regularly. Then I'd be talking and I'm just doing one. Yeah, man. I appreciate the feedback. I definitely am going to, as soon as this pod is over or the show is over, just go back into my settings and see what the hell happened. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to not let my CPU overwork itself right now. It's at 17.6%, which is a lot better than what it was last week. Take the good with the bad, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But thank you, though. Seriously, appreciate it. Nix says, what's good, TGK? Hey, what's up, man? I might have to replay the intro that I showed in the beginning of the video. I think all y'all missed it. But I'll probably re-show it and see what y'all think. See if I should keep it, dump it, or trash it, whichever the case may be. I says the Mavs always expose Gobert. Yes. Definitely need to run that open offense. Have him chase Kyrie. Have him chase Luka. Have him chase Josh Green. Have him chase Jaden Hardy. Yeah, man. Gobert's gonna have a hard time tonight. Like my phone. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's only 240p, but it looks fine on my phone. I think after it uploads and it has a whole resolution, so it'll improve it better. Nick says Kyrie and Luka put up solid numbers in their debut, but disappointed they lost. Did not like Luka's shot selection late in the game. Hopefully a different outcome. Yeah, Luka definitely admitted to that. He owned up to it. He stated that it is a learning adjustment, knowing that he could trust Kyrie. He didn't say all that, but I'm kind of putting words in his mouth. That's kind of what I'm thinking he felt like, right? He knew he should have gave it to Kyrie. And I think it was just out of habit that he had to take the last shot. I think with Kyrie, he knows that he has another guy with him and utilize him, bro. And I think that's just going to come with growth as they play more together. Tensions, what's up? He says, y'all hit that like and subscribe. Yes, sir. Y'all do, man. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Appreciate it. Share the photo. Share the photo of like how many subscribers I have now, and how many views we've gotten, how much watch time we've gotten. Comically, it goes without saying that doing these shows helps it, right? It gives y'all something to do leading up to the hour, right? Because whenever I watch games and I'm waiting for the Mavs game to start, I'm like, damn, I wish there was a pregame show that I could go watch leading up to the game, right? And so I was like, why not just fill that void? So if y'all appreciate this, y'all probably think like me, right? Like you want to see something and just kind of talk about your team leading up to the game. That way you can kill that hour. And this is what it really is. We're just killing that hour, having a good time about our team. But also having Kyrie Irving come to the Mavericks obviously brings eyeballs to Dallas Mavericks. So not act like I don't know where the success comes from, but if the show wasn't good, I definitely wouldn't be here. So I appreciate y'all. That's what I was saying. Tim says, if I'm honest, I kind of expected more from Luka Kyrie combo versus the Kings. Maybe it's too early to judge it. Very early, bro. It's only one game, man. It's only one game. They were on the road. They were playing a good Kings team who did not want to lose a back-to-back game at home. So the Kings are going to bust their ass to win that game. And for Luka and Kyrie to get 55 points together to take them into overtime in their first game says a lot about how efficient and how deadly these guys are. Imagine once these guys have their chemistry really up there, you can only imagine where they can take us. Yo, what's up, man? Joe Sutherland says 100% with Luka in the post and Kyrie on the wing towards Luka. Need off-ball actions to keep the defense on the backside attentions off Luka, and Kyrie playing a two-man game and more cutting actions. Exactly. I'm glad you're 100% with me, bro. Again, like I always heard it from Kobe Bryant when he was critiquing James Harden game. He was like, when you're in front of everybody can see you. When you're running around, you in the post, they have to look for you. When they have to look for you, that means you're going to have eyeballs having to do something that's unnatural, right? That means they have to turn their whole neck just to find you. And then if you're making a move, they have to come to you. Then that's when you, as a ball handler like Luka, 6'7", 250-ish pounds, you can see the whole court. That's where you get the no-look passes. So it'll definitely help Luka long-term too. He doesn't have to run the offense, get all the pick and rolls, play in the post, work from there, and you can still get your assists. You can still get your easy 35. He can still do it. He just has to adjust and play a little bit more in the post, and it'll definitely play. It will pay benefits. Trust me. It will pay dividends. Trust me. Martin Blake says, too early to judge. Luka was too passive that game. I'm telling y'all now, Mavs are going to the finals. I feel like we can make it. We just need to solidify our paint defense. And if we can solidify that, take the ball, the efficiency that these guys are going to run at offensively, it's going to be too much for any team to keep up with. You can talk about your Suns. You can talk about your Nuggets. You can talk about your Grizzlies. The Mavs 316 means they just scored on your ass. That's a Stone Cold reference for those that don't. Warren says, I wish Kyrie was the one receiving the ball every time Luka gets doubled, though, and not Dwight or Reggie. Amazing point, bro. Amazing point. Peeking. Hold on. Amazing point. If I may give you a sheesh for this. Notice that the little Mavs, still too big. All right, so yes, when it comes to the whole Luka getting doubled, right? When he gets blitzed, the only person that can receive the ball, which you'll notice in the Kings game, you will pass it to Dwight a lot more, right? And if Dwight has to catch the ball instead of a Kyrie, he has to look for someone to go give it. We're wasting 2 to 3 seconds just doing that. Instead of Dwight being out there, if you have Christian Wood out there, I feel a little bit better about that, right? Instead of having Dwight Powell out there on an island looking for Kyrie to hand it off to, pass it to Christian Wood, they're going to have to come up there because he can shoot from 3. That is why it's so important to have Christian Wood buy into this team, buy into what the hell we need to do, because he is a better option passing it to. But ideally, I'd rather have Kyrie being in that area so Luka can pass it to. But it's going to be interesting. They need to make those adjustments. Nick says, bro, your stream sound is cutting on and off. Man. check. Bro, it's like it all happened last. Like as soon as I wanted to. All goes over. Then the last one, it was too laggy, right? Oh man. Oh. Don't know. Let me see how it's sounding now. If y'all can tell me where it sounds like right now. You know, hear me saying right now. If everything sounds good, so it sounds. Again, here's what I'll do on the next stream. I'll up the resolution because I have it at 1280 over 720, and the reason for that is because this laptop in the previous stream it was lagging bad, and the CPU got up to like 70% usage, which is nuts. Right now it's at 15, which is really good, so maybe I can up it up a little bit. If I up it up right now, let me see. Even if it lets me. Wow. Yeah. Video's very low. Wow. What the hell? Yeah, I can't adjust it now. Video output is currently active. All right, man. Yeah, I see what y'all saying. The resolution is actually 487 270, and I did not change that. I did not change that at all. That is ridiculous. Give me a second. All right. Hopefully that fixed that, and hopefully everything is boom. I'm glad y'all called it out, man. I'm glad y'all called it out because it definitely was off. We're going to bear with me. I'm glad y'all called it out because we needed to call that out. Go ahead and let's fix everything. There we go. Y'all real ones for calling that out. It's like no wonder everything. Hey, so bad. Look at that. Way better. Way better. It very, very much. That is nuts. That is nuts. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. All right. So let me tell you what happened. All right. You see this little guy right here? Okay. Bear with me. This little guy right here, right? This Mavs guy. So what happened is it happened over here too. We're not gonna use this screen anymore. But I was on this scene, right? I was on the window scene where I show you the laptop. But this guy was hidden, and I was like, oh well, let me reset his settings. So when I reset his settings, it reset everything else. Then now looking at my phone, yeah, it looks like it's my bad, guys. I appreciate y'all rocking with me because, yeah, if y'all didn't tell me, I wouldn't have looked. Appreciate it. Sorry about that again. Next, the pregame is on now on Valley Sports. Definitely need it. Don't even have cable to be watching it like that. Warren Blake, it kind of kills the reason why we got Kyrie in the first place. You know, punish the opponent with another elite ball handler that can shake and shoot efficiently every time. Well, that's the thing, Martin. I think the idea is to allow Kyrie to bring the ball up, to initiate the action, and see how that works first, and then put Luka in the post. I'm not saying to put Luka in the post exclusively, like all the possessions, but you definitely want to utilize Kyrie for what he could bring to you, and he could break down defense. They have to mesh. They have to figure it out how they could both be killers at the same time, and then they could go back to their preferred offense whenever one of them is not on the court. It's just gonna have to come over time. And Nick says, "Who else thinks Dana Larson is?" I met her before in Force Academy, way back in like 2010. Yeah, shoot. Kareem said, "I want Luka to work on attacking earlier, so if something does not work, Luka doesn't have to throw grenades to his teammates." And I think that comes with Kyrie. I don't know if y'all heard him when he was interviewed post game. They asked him, "Hey, what are the adjustments that you were doing playing with Luka out there?" He's like, attacking earlier. Maybe that's something that Luka has to work on. TJ said, Nick says TJ is out tonight. That's good. He needs a rest. There's no point to push that quad, man. 4 minutes for Jaden Hardy. 4 minutes for Jaden Hardy is not bad. Jared, what's up, man? He says, "I've had zero issues with your video or sound. Other people must be watching on iPhone." Jared, let me know if it looks better now. I hope it does, bro. I hope it does. But I appreciate it. He said, "Much better quality now." Thank you. Let's get a round of applause for everyone that's on there. Improved. Nice. The mic problem is still there, though. Still cuts off every 3 seconds. Unplug it. Maybe it wasn't all the way in, but can adjust it to 720 now. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It is a Deep House lover or something to get that guy on the team quickly. Go Mahomes, the king of Texas. Hey man, shout out to Mahomes. Mike is still fun. And I don't know how to fix. Oh, it does cut out. It is cutting off, huh? Crazy. All right. I'm gonna keep my eye on the whole audio input capture. Hopefully that doesn't happen as much. But that kind of changes everything that I get to hear on my end. I know y'all can hear that music. Let me go. There we go. All right. I am going to keep my eye on this, so hopefully it doesn't cut out anymore. Again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. It wouldn't be a TGK show if I didn't have any audio or any kind of technical difficulties. It is what it is. Mic's still fluctuating. Yeah. Hopefully whatever I did just fixed it. Shots tonight. No shots tonight. I wish I had a beer tonight, but don't have that. I might have to run and go get one before. I wasn't on the post-game show Saturday. What are your thoughts on the first Luka Kyrie game together? It was good for what they were able to provide us in their very first game together. But I do think it'll get better over time. I think it's too early to kind of put judgment. But the fact that they were able to give you 55 points and like at the end of the first half, it was amazing the way they were able to go on a run, and then the way they closed the game. So yeah, they got things to get better on. It's just Luka has to trust Kyrie more to give him the ball more. You sound clear, louder and clearer now. Seems like it's not cutting off anymore. Yeah, I had to unplug it and plug it back in. Technology, bro. Technology. Josh Green said, "I feel so good. I feel like I'm going to drop 69. If Josh Green drops 69 tonight, that would be wild. All right, man, let's get into the over-unders tonight. Where is my sound effect? There we go. Y'all see that? Y'all saw how even my stinger was out of place. There it goes. Now it's in place. Ridiculous, right? So over-unders, man. Let's go ahead and let's open this up to over-unders. Reem, you right there, bro. You right there where what I was thinking. Luka, Kyrie, total. Let me see. I don't know if y'all noticed it. The last game, I set it at 54.5, and they ended up getting 55. So I said it correctly. I think they do play a lot better today. So I'll set it at 59.5. And y'all go ahead and sound off in the comments below and let me know if y'all think Kyrie and Luka together get over either 59.5 points or they stay under it. I got a good feeling about tonight. I do think they should be able to get over that. Because they playing the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves gives up nearly 116 points per game. There should be no reason why they couldn't actually. I think Luka needs to move more on the post since Wood is never going to play. Powell can't score points in the paint. And see, that's where I think having a dominant post player would help the Dallas Mavericks a lot more, as opposed to making Luka have to be that guy. I think the idea is kind of utilizing Kyrie and Luka more like a Steve Nash and Dirk, or like a Jason Kidd and Dirk in a way, in a different way, obviously a more modern way. Both of these guys have way more skills than the previous, tandems. Not throwing shots, but Kyrie and Luka have superstar level talent, superstar level skills, and to not utilize them correctly, that would be sad. So you have to utilize Kyrie as the point guard. You have to utilize Luka as your Charles Barkley in a way, right? But Luka is such a unique player that anywhere you put him, he's going to be effective. So it's just up to Luka. Like, do you like posting up? That's another thing. Does he like it, right? So it's going to come down to how willing they are to sacrifice for each other. And let's see how far they get. No watch along. I don't know. Should I do a watch along, man? I don't know, man. I think y'all would just want to enjoy this game without having to watch another YouTuber necessarily. I know Slightly Biased does these watch alongs, but if y'all want me to, I'll be open to it, obviously, for sure. All right. Nick says over Luka 35, Kyrie 30 tonight. All right. I hope that is the case, man. I hope that is the case. That's kind of why I put it at 59.9 points per game. All right, so we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left until it is almost game time. Actually, 20 minutes left. So I'll stay here until tip off. But after 6 votes, y'all got the over on Kyrie and Luka total points at 59.5. So at least both of them are going to get 30, or at least one gets like 40, another one gets like 20, 21. But I could definitely see that tonight. They definitely should have a really good game tonight. I wanted to see what this other option is over here. It says start a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. What does that do? You mind if I check this out? Well, I don't know what this does. Start a Q&A. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this does. Ask away. I've never seen what this does. What does it do on y'all end? Nah, never mind. I don't want to do that. Yeah, never mind. Does it take all the comments out? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. I just wanted to see what the hell that was, because I had no idea what these things do. All right, kid got to stop messing up the rotation. Yeah, we got to stop playing Theo Pinson. I know he can hit a 3. I know he passes the ball well, but his minutes in the second game against the Kings were not good at all. So if we are going to play him, I figure we need to play him a little bit less, for sure. Nick says, can Luka play point forward, start at the 3 position so he doesn't get blown by all the time on defense and can use his strength to defend bigger guys? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's we're going to have to figure out what position is best for Luka? Like, is it in the post? But we know that's not going to be realistic. We know Luka's going to get the ball up top. We know Luka's going to run some action. We know Kyrie's going to run some action. You're going to have to. You're going to have to keep the defenses guessing. But the biggest thing is, what kind of lineups do you run, right? Let me see what tonight's lineup is. So, for example, depending on how you run the lineups, it'll tell you, all right, here's the starting lineup tonight. Here's your starting lineup. I could already tell you, Luka's got to be the power forward tonight. Luka, Kyrie Irving, Reggie Bullock, Josh Green, and Dwight Powell. Naturally, Luka's going to be your power forward in this situation, unless he's going to guard Anthony Edwards. I don't see that happening, but I actually like that lineup. I actually don't mind that lineup. I wish it was Wood, but, and I actually wish it was McGee tonight. But we're going to see. That's an interesting lineup. We have 2 Australians on the team. Martin Blake says Timberwolves have been defending Luka really well. Though saw that post of Luka's career high on each team. His lowest is against the Wolves. They defend him well. And I think that was without Rudy Gobert. And they lost a lot of those players with length to go against Luka. So they traded away a lot of good pieces to defend him. So we'll see if they're able to kind of keep that up. But my money is on Luka having a good game tonight and Kyrie's debut. So I wonder who's all going to the game, man. I bet they're so amped right now. I bet they're in the stadium watching all the intros and just getting hyped, man. I would love to be at a Mavs game. Harold said, what's up, Harold? He says, why are the Mavs bringing Holiday and we got Markieff is not even playing? Well, Markieff, I think he's more like your 4. He's more like a 4. And Holiday is more like a 3. And you need Holiday as opposed to Pinson. I think Holiday really replaces the minutes that Pinson's been getting. But I would still like to go get Will Barton. I'd like to get Nerlens Noel. But who we going to replace on the team with those guys? That's going to be the tough part. Really the tough part. Next, you think Kyrie, Green, Bullock, Luka, and Kleber will be our closing lineup in the playoffs? I actually don't mind Luka playing the 4 on defense. I agree, bro. I agree. I don't know if y'all remember when we played against, who was it? We played against, it was the Miami Heat. And when Luka had to defend against Bam Adebayo, Luka held his ground very well. Luka protected that paint. Luka didn't give up any inch to Bam Adebayo, and I was really impressed with Luka's post defense. I think his post defense is really good. That's probably one of his strongest attributes defensively. And getting in front of players, whenever he can get in front of players, it's really hard to get around Luka, and you can't push him back. So his lateral, his side-to-side defense isn't the best, but when he is active and when he does get in front of players, he really stops a possession. So I do like Luka at the 4. But to answer your question, Kyrie, Green, Bullock, Luka, and Kleber closing the lineup in the playoffs. I prefer it to, this isn't just my preference. Oh, that is good. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Because I would like Wood to be out there. I like that lineup. And the only remix I'd give you on that lineup, to be honest, is Wood for Kleber. And meaning Wood has to be on his A game, like defensively, like he was before he got injured. If that's the Wood we could get, I'd take Wood over Kleber in that scenario, 1,000%. But if not, I love that lineup too. Another over-under. How about I give you another over-under? Josh Green. Go with points. I'm going to set it at, let's say Josh Green points. This is a tough one because now we're asking for Josh Green to average this much every game. And I'll be interested to see if y'all think he could get over it. I mean, he has been averaging over it. But we'll see what y'all think, man. Got caught up. Josh Green says, watch along, please. Well, why should I do a watch along, man? I'm actually gonna do one for the Lakers game. I think it's next Sunday. It'll be the Mavs versus the Lakers on Sunday on ABC. I'll do a watch along for that game, and then the Mavs versus Suns on March 5th, I believe. I'll do a watch along for that one as well. I want to do watch alongs for like the really big games. Those are the ones I want to do. For these games, because I do want to enjoy watching the game just in general. So if I start doing watch alongs, it's kind of tough because you have to like talk, try to entertain and then watch the game and then do by play. And so, I don't want to spread myself thin because, you also work and stuff like that. Richard K says, because Kid only sees guards, even our forwards are guards. That is true. I do want to say shout out to all the Mavs creators that do content live content, bro. Real Mavs fans do live content. Noe Rodriguez, you really think Noel will be better a second time around? You would think so. You would think after turning down $80 million from the franchise that was willing to give it to you, that you'd come back here and you'd be a good Samaritan, right? It's not our fault you didn't accept it. It's not our fault your agent turned that deal down. It's not our fault, bro. I don't know why you're holding against us, but he would be a great center for us, 1,000%. If I haven't seen him play this year, but when I saw him in New York, he was doing really good out there. Nick says the Mavs better buy in the small ball lineup full time with their current roster. They don't have a choice. Dang. But McGee, have you seen the way McGee been playing with Kyrie? I think Kyrie unlocks McGee, and McGee's been balling out when he is out there. So, but yeah, we do have to play small ball because Luka could really be your point forward in a way, right? So you could do it. You just got to get it. You just got to get a bona fide rebounder on this team. Errol says in the summer, considering Kyrie resigns, got to spend all of our assets to go get a defensive anchor like Bam Adebayo. Man, imagine that'd be ideal. Like I'd spend every single first round pick and whatever the F to get him. To pair him up with Luka and Kyrie and Green. I ain't giving up Green. Would better show out on defense the next 20 games if we want him to close the playoffs. Otherwise, 6-man role for him, instant offense type of stuff. Yes, I think that's what Kid is going for. He wants to have that player coming off the bench, kind of like a Jet Terry back in the day, right? It sucks though, like because he has more potential. Like, why don't you tap into it, bro? Noel's still available in the market. I haven't seen him. I don't think he's been bought out yet, but the rumors are that he would be. But who knows? I don't trust McGee in the playoffs. Just me. I don't know what I'm going to get from Wood in the playoffs. Kleber's the only proven one recently because he's played well last year in the playoffs. Yeah, Kleber had 8 3-pointers against the Phoenix Suns, bro. I like the perception to it or that take as well. But I think with Wood, he's never had a chance to play in the playoffs. So I would like to see what he could do. And I think when Wood is locked in and unselfish and willing to defend for his team, he is really, really good. I mean, he had 5 blocks one game, bro. And I don't know. I just would like to see him really show off all of his potential instead of, just being one of the guys that wants to get all the points or whatever the case may be. Wow, freaking Powell just did a reverse layup in a warm, but it looked really bad, but he made it. I think Seawood should be a bench scorer, to be honest. He can get 20 points, 10 rebounds, and a few blocks per game as a bench player, just like Mikal used to be. Yeah, I'm all for that. I'm all for it as well. I actually like the idea of him being on the bench to start the season, but then you saw the way the team was going throughout the year, like to start the year, I was like, nah, he needs to start with Luka, but having Kyrie does make him expendable to be on the bench. So I'm not mad at that at all, but I need him to get 30 minutes per game. He's got to, bro. All right, so after 6 votes, all of y'all. So I'm going to hold all of y'all accountable. All of y'all said Josh Green getting over 17.5. So if you're doing prize picks or whatever the case may be, if they got him at 15, 16, take the over, 1,000%. We're going to see. In the post game where we talk Mavs, we're going to see if he got over 17. But yeah, we'll end it there with that one. And then let's get into our game prediction. And normally I would, do I want to go to the window screen? Hold on. Do I want to go to the window screen? Do I want to? Then I have to fix it. Let's go to the window screen real quick. Let me fix this. It ain't gonna take me none but a second. There it goes. There's that. Where's the other stuff? Here goes that. Let's move this to fit the screen. Bang. Let's go move my little. That's hilarious. All right, there's that. Okay, that looks way better. All right, so as you know, when it comes to predicting a score, you have to look at plenty of things. So Mavs versus Wolves, Vegas. I like to look at the Vegas odds on what they got for the Mavericks versus Timberwolves. So let's see what they got favored tonight. Funny how CBS always be showing it. All right, so here are some of your spreads. They got the Mavericks favored by 6.5 tonight. That's wild. That's wild. That lets you know the Mavericks are gotta dominate. They're gonna dominate tonight, bro. 6.5, and they got the score at 232. So they're thinking 116 total points, right? 132. They got them up by 6. Okay. So let's go back. While I'm coming up with my score, y'all go ahead and sound off with y'all scores in the chat, bro. Y'all go and sound off with your scores in the chat. All right, I'm gonna make a prediction here. Let me go ahead and get this typed out. Mavs. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Wolves. Dang. I'm gonna say they get under the total points, but the Mavs have a 12-point victory tonight. That is what I'm gonna predict. Is the Mavs 122? Can this thing not do what I don't want it to do? The Mavs 122. Wolves 110. I got the Mavs winning by 12 points tonight. I think if Vegas got them winning by 6, the Mavs should definitely win by 10. That's just my take. Billy Doc, he says, is Luka and Kyrie playing together tonight? Yes, they are, bro. Yes, they are. And we can all be happy about that they get their second game together. Hopefully Dallas and everybody in the American Airlines Center give Kyrie a big warm welcome to Dallas, Texas, and the American Airlines Center in general. I didn't like Wood in the Kings game. He tries too hard to get his numbers instead of focusing on D. That's probably the reason Kid hates him. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. I hope he locks in, bro. I hope he locks in. We got 5 minutes till tip off. So if y'all are here, man, I appreciate y'all being here. But as soon as we tip off, we'll get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Game time soon. Yes, sir. Players remaining in the buyout market are all washed as F, except Pat Beverly. I would like to get him. I doubt any of them will play in our current roster. If they bring Russ in, that's just chemistry suicide on our end. Why am I interested in Russ, though? I am a little bit interested in Russell Westbrook. Rich K says Flat will get Wood playing. Flat will get Wood playing. He likes him. You can see it the other night. Yeah, that's the Wood we need. We need a Wood that was protecting the paint the other night. No, Hardaway, this is an automatic win. That's messed up, but that's hilarious. No Cat tonight, to my knowledge, or is Cat playing tonight? Is he playing tonight? I don't think he's playing tonight. Might be wrong. I think he is playing tonight. Hold on. Can I show y'all the intro that I had to start the stream real quick while I look at that stuff? Here's the intro. Here's the intro that I shot literally 20 minutes before the stream, edited it and put it together. Here it goes. Hope y'all enjoy. Hold on. It didn't even play correctly. Let me do it correctly. Here we go. Yeah, my phone couldn't. I mean, it seems like my laptop couldn't keep up with that. My bad. Here we go. I hope you enjoyed that though. Mavs 123, Wolves 115. I like that. I like that. Hopefully that is the outcome. Got a couple of minutes before we get up out of here. Let me read all the comments that y'all got, man. 118, 108, Mavs, Luka, Kyrie. Dang, they combined for 72. Double game ball interview, Gatorade shower. Wow. That would be cool to see both of them do the post-game interview. That would be really dope to see. Nick said, you are interested in Russ just in case there's a fallout between Luka and Kyrie, knock on wood, in the next 20 games. I think with Russ coming here, he will know that this is not his team and he can't start. He cannot start on this team. You got Kyrie, you got Luka. He's got to come off the bench. And I think his role would be it would be more solidified here. Attack the basket, pass it around, right? You got shooters here. I think he has a better situation here. Intro's fire. Maybe switch to KP jersey with a Luka one. Look, I bought this jersey for $40, bro. You know how much Luka jerseys cost? I would love to get a Luka one though. Switch Dirk jersey to the classic white one. Dogs do that, you know what I'm saying? Choppy but fire. Appreciate it. Go Mavs. Hey, what's up, Eric? Man, I didn't see you, but appreciate it, man. All right, looks like we got a minute to go before the game starts. I appreciate y'all coming in here and dealing with all these technical difficulties that I was having. Means a lot to me, as always. As you know, I always say that. But we'll go ahead and let me see something. Hold on. Oh, of course that happened. Never mind. There's nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Either way, guys, it's been your boy TGK, man. I appreciate y'all dealing with this mess. It is what it is, but hopefully the Mavs and Kyrie and Luka have a good game tonight. They about to tip off in 1 minute, and we is out. It's been your boy TGK. Adios. Let me go ahead and switch this transition into a fade, and we out of here, guys. Have a good night.